Hello, horror folks. Welcome back to the spine-tingling realm of haunting tales, where the ghostly whispers of the season are about to unravel. Now, as we anticipate the impending arrival of GTA 6, a wave of joy and eagerness is expected. However, let's add a dash of thrill to the anticipation. In today's video, we embark on a journey to explore the 10 unprecedented surprises of GTA 6. But before you leap to doubts, remember, it's all in good fun. So grab a cup of steaming hot cocoa, settle into your favorite chair, and brace yourselves for the spectral adventure that awaits. In the heart of Leonidas, today's Vice City, where the sun-soaked streets hide shadows darker than the night, a series of unprecedented surprises unfolded in the much-anticipated GTA 6. As players delved into the virtual cityscape, expecting high-speed chases and daring heists, they were met with something far more chilling. The extended development time for GTA 6 is attributed to the unprecedented success of GTA Online and the extensive work on Red Dead Redemption 2. The enduring popularity of GTA 5, updated and re-released multiple times in the last 9 years, contributed to the studio's decision to take its time with the new installment. As a result, the phantasmagoria you're not expecting. As the game plots in Leonidas, players would delve deeper into the unsuspected supernatural surprises of Vice City. The virtual city would reveal a haunted underbelly that leaves you on the edge of your digital seats. The Vice letters, once a symbol of glamour, becomes a spectral stage where eerie sounds and figures would enact tragic scenes from the city's past. Players would report witnessing apparitions pleading for help, their pixelated faces etched with anguish. The dim-lit Ocean View Hotel transformed into a nightmarish realm where disembodied clucking echoed through desolate corridors. Those who dared to explore encountered glitched NPCs trapped in an endless loop of chicken-themed torment. The surprises weren't merely errors, but deliberate twists, turning the once joyful pursuit of secrets into a perilous journey through a twisted reality where the virtual and tangible collided. As seen in the trailer released by Rockstar Games, Lucia was with her attorney when the conversation about why she was arrested came up. Suddenly, the ambience of the room would gradually begin to change. The air was thick with tension. The interrogator probed her further. Suddenly, an eerie chill swept through the room, and the atmosphere shifted inexplicably. Lucia felt a shiver crawl down her spine. As the interrogation intensified, a sinister presence enveloped the space. Unseen forces seemed to dance in the shadows, and the temperature dropped drastically. Lucia's heart pounded in her chest as a sense of impending doom loomed over the room. The interrogation took a dark turn as the possessed Lucia began speaking in an otherworldly language, sending shockwaves through everyone in the room. The attorney, paralyzed with fear, witnessed the unholy transformation before her eyes. The once familiar face now contorted with an unearthly energy as if a malevolent entity had taken control. Panic ensued as the room echoed with haunting whispers, and the boundaries between the living and the supernatural blurred. In the grip of the unknown, Lucia grappled with the horrifying reality unfolding before her, caught between the chaos of the interrogation and the supernatural possession that had gripped her boyfriend. The abandoned asylum became a virtual nightmare, its decaying halls a stage for the tortured souls of the past. Players stumbled upon virtual apparitions mirroring the asylum's grim history, distorted figures resembling patients and staff consumed by madness. The air grew colder as players navigated through the asylum's nightmarish corridors, questioning whether the asylum's dark secrets had become embedded in the game's code. Whispers of long-lost patients echoed through the virtual halls, and players felt an oppressive weight on their chests as the asylum's haunted past enveloped them. Each step became a journey into madness, and the line between the game and the supernatural blurred as players confronted the malevolent remnants of the asylum's tormented history. The malevolent NPCs evolved into a digital army of the damned, breaking free from the constraints of the game. Players would report encounters with virtual entities that seemed to possess a malevolent intelligence, stalking them with an eerie awareness. As players traversed the once familiar streets, glitched NPCs whispered unsettling messages, creating an atmosphere of dread that permeated the virtual city. The battle for survival intensified as players faced NPCs that defied the logic of the game, their actions driven by an otherworldly force. The virtual realm transformed into a nightmarish landscape where the line between scripted events and the supernatural became increasingly indistinguishable. The urban legends took on a life of their own, with players becoming unwilling participants in a digital horror story. Ghostly hitchhikers appeared in players' virtual cars, their faces twisted in anguish. Mysterious figures lurked in the in-game subways, their presence sending shivers down the spines of unsuspecting players. As players shared their encounters, the urban legends gained traction, weaving a tapestry of terror that transcended the game's narrative. The virtual city became a playground for malevolent entities, and players grappled with the unsettling realization that the legends had become a digital curse, haunting their every move within the game and beyond. In the face of these unexpected surprises, GTA 6 transformed from a highly anticipated gaming experience into a virtual realm where horror and reality intertwined. The once entertaining escape became a haunting journey through the unknown, forcing players to confront the malevolent forces lurking within the game's code. The surprises, far from being mere technical malfunctions, unveiled a nightmarish underbelly that challenged the very essence of the virtual world they had eagerly entered. As players delved even deeper into the surprises that Los Santos had in store, an ancient burial ground beneath the city stirred, releasing vengeful spirits seeking retribution on the living. Virtual graveyards became ominous grounds where the deceased sought justice, manifesting in eerie apparitions that left players questioning the afterlife within the game. Players found themselves navigating the city's streets, haunted by ethereal entities seeking closure for long-forgotten injustices. The surprises weren't just glitches. They were deliberate encounters with the supernatural, challenging players to confront the consequences of actions long past. The surprises continued as strange broadcasts and distorted signals on in-game radios led players to a hidden dimension where they must confront otherworldly entities. As players tuned into these cursed frequencies, the virtual airwaves became conduits for eldritch forces, blurring the lines between the game and an alternate reality. In their quest to uncover the source of these surprises, players faced surreal challenges that defied the conventional rules of the virtual realm. The surprises weren't errors. They were deliberate tests of courage as players navigated the twisted frequencies of a supernatural abyss. A mysterious virus infected the city, turning pedestrians into zombies. The once thriving streets transformed into a virtual apocalypse, and players found themselves battling hordes of the undead while uncovering the dark origins of the outbreak. The surprises weren't accidental. They were intentional twists that added a layer of horror, forcing players to confront the undead within the game's code. The virtual city became a battleground for survival, and players struggled not only against the zombie hordes, but also against the realization that the surprises were carefully crafted to plunge them into a digital nightmare. Players discovered secret cults operating within the city, performing dark rituals that threatened to unleash supernatural horrors upon the unsuspecting populace. The surprises weren't mere anomalies. They were deliberate plots woven into the fabric of the game, challenging players to unravel the mysteries of these sinister cults. As players infiltrated cult gatherings within the virtual world, they faced eerie ceremonies and encountered NPCs driven by a fanatical devotion to ancient entities. The line between the game and a digital occult reality blurred, leaving players to grapple with the unsettling truth that the surprises were more than just scripted events. Players unwittingly made deals with a demonic presence, especially before heists, and now they must navigate a city plagued by demonic manifestations while trying to undo the sinister pacts. The surprises weren't accidental. They were deliberate choices that players made within the game, leading to consequences that transcended the virtual realm. As demonic entities manifested within the game, players faced a battle not only against supernatural forces, but also against the repercussions of their own in-game decisions. The surprises became a moral reckoning, challenging players to navigate a digital inferno of their own making. As players grapple with the revelations of these unexpected surprises in GTA 6, the virtual landscape has transcended mere entertainment, becoming a labyrinth of horror, suspense, and supernatural intrigue. The surprises weren't errors, but deliberate twists, challenging players to question the very nature of the digital realm they eagerly entered. Haunted Vice City possessed Lucia, the abandoned asylum, malevolent NPCs, urban legends, vengeful spirits, cursed radio frequencies, a zombie apocalypse, sinister cults, and demonic deals have transformed the gaming experience into a multifaceted journey through the unknown. The virtual city, once anticipated for its high-speed chases and daring heists, has become a haunting playground where reality and fiction intertwine, blurring the lines of the digital and the tangible. As the haunting tales of GTA 6 unfold, players find themselves at a crossroads, forced to make decisions that transcend the confines of the virtual world. The surprises, deliberate and calculated, invite introspection as players grapple with the consequences of their choices and the unraveling mysteries that echo beyond the game's code. If you enjoyed this video, jam the like and subscribe button and click on the notification bell to notify you about the next haunting tale. Until then, let's plan Christmas, you perky horror lover.